Well, okay, I think we're all back up and running now. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're back. Okay, we're back, folks. So now it's time to move on to our second match of the night as the Wicked One, Elle, takes on the Little Psycho Eve in a Diamonds debut rematch. These two ladies last crossed paths all the way back to Survival 2016, where the atmosphere was very different back then. They were both fighting to prove that women's wrestling actually belong here in FAM. Today, though, at this moment, things are different and things are personal. Elle loads everything that Eve represents, while Eve is simply trying to defend her honor. With the animosity between these two diamonds ramped up to 11, Lord only knows what kind of match we're in store for here. Who knew all along that inside this woman was such a dark side to a point where she just snapped. She went from being the heroic Elle to the Wicked One after, you know what, I don't blame the situation of her being upset and being frustrated, but to go on a limb just like that and attacking Eve at the end of the anniversary and aligning with AWOL, this is not the same Elle that we've known throughout the entire year here in FAM.
It might not be, but I'm gonna admit, I kinda like the new attitude.
Call it a new attitude, I think it's an entire new person in general. Elle, this is not the same Elle as I said before. This is a new Elle when it comes to attitude, when it comes to philosophy, and just when it comes to straight up tenacity and fortitude. And here comes Eve Heron, the proud wife of Black Heron. Now, unfortunately, Familyversary wasn't such a happy ending, not just for her husband, not just for her, but for FAM in general. And she was one of the victims after being DDT'd on a table by Elle, just so it could be a declaration of war on the part of AWOL against FAM. Now though, in this Diamonds debut rematch, Eve will finally have the chance to not only get payback on Elle when it comes to winning that matchup, but also payback on Elle for the amount of punishment she had caused Eve at the end of the anniversary.
Here's a good question about this, right? Because we saw Eve come out during that I Quit match. Do you think Elle saw this and maybe that was a bit of retribution that 2TM couldn't do and she just dished it out on her instead?
I don't know what the hell Elle would even think about trying to interfere in that matchup to begin with. Elle had nothing to do between Black Heron and 2TM. And right now Eve, though, trying to dish out some bit of embarrassing posture on Elle. All on a second down. Rebound from the rope. And over the ropes they go. And a clothesline. Now you want to talk about the new attitude and the new tenacity, you got to talk about Eve. After being under the tutorship for Black Heron for so long, you know what? Earning a bit of practice comes with the territory.
Well, I knew she could handle herself, but now we get to finally see it, my God!
Well, a tick for tat right there on the part of Elle. And again, I think the roles have officially switched from this previous year onwards, because before we thought that Elle was the innocent one and Eve was the predator. And right now, like I said, roles have completely reversed. Either that or just Elle had just taken this whole cycle thing a little too far.
And look at that, a nice little bell right there.
Wicked Hurricane Rana! Popping out from the apron, landing on Eve and just tossing her out whiplash style.
Oh, and look, that's gonna continue the attack here on Eve. And I gotta say, again, I'm starting to like this, even if it's a completely new person, complete new attitude. Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's going for the black and gold power bomb.
Never mind.
Reversing with a pop-up drop kick.
Yeah, a beautiful counter right there. Oh God.
Ah, beautiful counter to part of Eve. Is she going for it? DDT. And she nails it. And this could be good night for Elle. Spoke too soon. But you can't deny the athleticism of both these two young women. Look at this right here. Pop a power bomb, getting the cat-like reflexes to finish it up with a drop kick. Speaking of reflexes, to go underneath and following it up with a jumping DDT. Gotta give it to both these two athletes.
And look at the height she got on that before spiking her down there, but only 2.
Absolutely. And now Elle setting up, Eve setting up Elle for revenge time, for survival. Oh, wait a minute now. Springboard. Oh!
Golly.
What the hell was that? What the hell is this? Gory submission. No, wait.
Oh, no. Swish it. Oh, Jesus.
It's done. We make it 2-0 for Elle. But Eve kicks out. Barely at 2.
I'm pretty sure if that was hit on anyone else, they would have been out 1, 2, 3. This match would have been over by now.
That's one of the pros of being under the tutelage of Black Heron.
Oh, and look at that. A little sass right there from Elle.
Oh! Eve reverses. I believe Elle was going for the tabula rasa, but Eve was prepared for that one. And Elle was aware of the situation and kicked out of that just in the nick of time. Reversing that dropping as well in the process.
Oh my God.
What the hell? These two going back and forth, and Eve with the nerf disc kicks. Oh, didn't kick with the last one. Elle kicks of her own. My God, it's like seeing a bunch of freaking ballet dancers high on acid. Whoa, the beautified.
My God. Going for the cover.
Win for Eve. What? That's Eve's ultimate move.
But you know what? The resilience of Elle here. Just being able to kick out of that. Amazing.
And you can tell me right here now, and I will tell you you're right. The old Elle wouldn't have the 42 would have kicked out of that. No way, I think. This new attitude right here, this new ferocity, I should say, on Elle is giving her a perk or two as well. Hold on now. What? She was going for the ropes, I believe. Sliced bread. And it's over. What?
These two women have no quit in them whatsoever.
Eve, with the heart of a lion, still manages to keep this match alive. Oh, she's going for it again. The Nabula Rasa. Oh, but Eve once again reverses with a pop Hurricanrana.
Oh, she's trying to go for Bloody Valentine.
But Elle was ready for that. Oh, and a spear taking down Eve. And the little psycho is down and out.
It's gotta be over.
Are you kidding me right now? How do you come up from this? First of all, like I said, these two going back and forth between their kicks, and they are ready for each of them. Elle was hit face first with the beautified by Eve. And like I said, being familiar with that move gave Elle the wherewithal to power out of it and kick out. And same goes for Eve. She knows Elle so much that she manages to reverse most of the moves that actually Elle dished out on her. But not this one.
Oh no, able to come back in and take her out just like that with that sliced bread.
But with all the big moves that these two have given out to one another, they have shocked each other by kicking out. Now it's stalemate, and right now, Norma, I can feel it. This is the end game. Could be end game for Eve, though.
Oh!
Now going up the turnbuckle now.
Heron District.
Hell no! Wait! The silent scream crossface. Shades of her own husband, Black Heron.
She's tried 2 of these moves now, and this one actually connects. This one actually is wrenched in.
This one is gonna give the win over to Eve. Oh, wait. Spoke too soon. Elle now. Oh! Getting nailed in with that kick. And Eve going to the top rope and gets caught by Elle.
Maybe spent too much time there.
Oh! She was going for a hard Heron to the top rope, but oh my! Elle with that ferocity once again, popping back up, catching Eve, and going to attempt to hard Heron one last time.
Off the top. Oh no! Oh no! My God!
Black and gold power bomb, following it up with the bloody Valentine. And Eve gains retribution. 1-for-1 on Eve.
If only if it wasn't for that spiked elbow pad of Eve's right there, I don't think she would have won this match.
I don't know what you're talking about. The point is, Eve finally gained the win that she's been dying for the entirety of a year ever since Survival. Now that their demons have finally been slain, finally she can move on and actually conquer this entire Diamonds division.
Oh no, there's more demons than that. Like I said, that's a spiked elbow pad. That should have been disqualification right there. That shouldn't even be allowed to be in the matchup. And she was used to, look at it right there. Right there.
What, elbow pad or not, the fact that she hit a black and cold power bomb from the top of the rope. Well, would you look at that? You did it, Eve. You actually managed to get one up on the woman that beat you last year in the Diamonds debut, and actually defeat her this time. Well, congrats. You know, Eve, I'm not like my brother, I'm not like Rennick. So even though you're married to a complete snake in the grass backstabbing psychopath, I'm not going to rob you of any opportunities here in FAM, okay? And I'm going to prove it right now. Since you managed to pick up a victory here tonight, you're going to be next in line to challenge for the FAM Diamonds Championship against Jin at Cyber Fam Day. Oh yeah, high five! So it's official now. After Eve finally gained the win over Elle, she now has a chance at the FAM Diamonds Championship against Jin at Fam Day.